We've all been there. Your toddler is totally fine 1 second, and the next second, they turn into a full-volume meltdown machine on the kitchen floor. They're crying, kicking, dramatically collapsing like they've trained for this moment their whole life, and you're just standing there thinking, okay, I definitely did not sign up for this episode. Meanwhile, inside your head, the soundtrack is literally, please stop, please stop, please stop. But here's the truth no one tells you. Your kid isn't trying to ruin your day. They're not being dramatic on purpose. They just have tiny emotional Wi-Fi, and it disconnects a lot. And the more you try to fix the tantrum, the crying, the yelling, the spaghetti thrown across the room, the worse everything seems to get. So maybe the real question isn't, how do I stop tantrums fast? But rather, why do tantrums get worse when I try to stop them? And even more important, what should I do instead?
So here's what's actually happening inside your child's brain during a tantrum. And no, it's not rebellion, attitude, or they're just like this to annoy me. It's science. Cute, messy science. You see, the human brain has two main floors. The upstairs brain, where logic, patience, problem-solving, and not throwing bananas at dad live. And then there's the downstairs brain, emotions, impulses, survival mode. The part that screams, the blue cup is unacceptable. Now, here's the important part. In young children, the upstairs brain is still under construction, like scaffolding everywhere, workers still having lunch, nothing ready yet kind of construction. Meanwhile, the downstairs brain, fully open for business, overactive, running 24/7, no manager on duty. So during a tantrum, what's happening is basically a full downstairs takeover. Emotion hits maximum volume, logic goes on vacation, and your child simply cannot access self-control in that moment. It's like asking a toaster to make iced coffee. It's not refusing, it's just not built for that. And that's why telling a toddler, calm down, almost never works, because they literally can't. Their emotional Wi-Fi has disconnected, and they need you, the adult with the stronger signal, to help them reconnect.
Here's the part no one warns you about. When your child is melting down, most parents do exactly what feels logical, but actually makes everything 10 times worse. For example, you try to explain, you try to reason, you even bring out the classic parenting line, "Why are you crying? There's nothing to cry about." And your toddler responds with double the volume, triple the drama, and zero shame. Why? Because when a child is in full emotional overload, their brain has temporarily switched off the logic department. So throwing explanations at them is basically like shouting instructions at someone underwater. Then there's the other common reaction, fixing mode. Here, take this snack. Okay, fine, you can have the blue cup. All right, stop crying, here's the iPad. It works for about 3 seconds. Then the meltdown comes back even stronger, like a sequel you didn't ask for. And here's the science behind it. When a child's emotions spike, your parents' emotions spike too. Stress meets stress. Their nervous system starts panicking, and yours accidentally mirrors it, creating this giant emotional ping-pong match. So the more you try to stop the tantrum, the more your child's brain thinks, I'm not safe, something is wrong. And that fear fuels the fire. This is why trying to put out a tantrum by force is like trying to put out a fire using a leaf blower. It just spreads the flames. So if fixing doesn't work, what actually does? It comes down to one simple idea. Kids don't calm down because we tell them to. They calm down because we are calm, which is called co-regulation, which basically means your child borrows your nervous system to settle theirs. And here's how you actually do it. Step 1, Calm yourself first. I know, easier said than done. But think of it this way. If your child is a shaking soda can, you can't shake with them. You have to be the table they can sit on. So take a breath, relax your shoulders, drop the fix-it-now mindset. Your calm is the reset button. Step 2, connect before you correct. This is where 90% of parents accidentally fail. Not because they're bad, but because no one taught us this growing up. Connection sounds like, I see you. You're having a hard time. I'm right here. Short, warm, soft tone. Not lectures, not logic, just presence. When your child feels safe, their upstairs brain slowly comes back online. Step 3. Offer structure, not control. Connection isn't giving in, it's guiding. So you stay calm, you stay close, and you set the boundary without the power struggle. Like, I won't let you hit. You can scream, but I'll stay with you until you're done. You're safe. I'm with you. Your tone is gentle. Your body language is relaxed, but your limits are solid. Kids don't need perfection. They need leadership. The calm, steady kind.
Let's see what this actually looks like in real life, because theory is cute, but toddlers in the wild are a whole different species. Scenario 1. The fixing approach. Your child wants the blue cup. You give them the blue cup. Turns out they didn't actually want the blue cup. They wanted to cry about the blue cup. You start explaining. But you said you wanted blue. Look, it's blue. This is blue. Why are you crying? Meanwhile, your toddler is collapsing like a Victorian child fainting in a drama series. So you tried to fix. Okay, take the red cup. Then they scream louder because now both cups are wrong. And suddenly, you're negotiating with a tiny person who has zero logic, zero patience, and zero memory of what they asked for 10 seconds ago. This is the moment most parents lose it, and it's totally normal. But it doesn't work. Ever. Scenario 2. The conscious parenting approach. Same situation, same meltdown, different energy. You pause. You don't fix. You don't explain. You don't panic. You breathe. You kneel down to their level. You keep your voice soft. You say, I know you're upset. The blue cup is really bothering you. I'm here. At first, they might scream the same volume. That's okay. Their nervous system is still in downstairs brain mode. So you stay close, present, calm. You hold the limit gently. I won't let you throw things. You're safe. I'm right here while you feel it. And slowly, like a storm running out of rain, their breathing slows. Their body relaxes. Their little brain reconnects to yours. Not because you stopped the tantrum, but because you walked them through it.
So, why does all of this actually work? Why does staying calm magically help your child calm down too? It comes down to a few powerful brain science facts. And don't worry, no PhD required. Your child's body has two modes, a safe mode and a threat mode. During a tantrum, their brain flips into threat mode, heart racing, breathing fast, emotions flooding. But here's the amazing thing. Their nervous system reads yours like a Wi-Fi signal. When you're steady, slow, grounded, relaxed, their brain goes, oh, maybe I'm not in danger. I can cool down. Your calm literally tells their brain it's safe to reset. In a meltdown, the thinking brain, the upstairs brain, temporarily shuts down. It's offline. On lunch break, not available. That's why logic, lectures, and why are you crying don't work.
But emotional connection activates the parts of the brain that bring the thinking system back online. Connection reopens the gate. Children have these special brain cells called mirror neurons, basically tiny emotional photocopiers. If you're stressed, they amplify it. If you're calm, they borrow it. This is why shouting, "Calm down," never calms anyone down. But whispering, "I'm here," can work better than any superhero power. Kids don't learn emotional control by being told to control themselves. They learn it by experiencing a calm adult co-regulating with them. In other words, they borrow your calm today so they can build their own calm tomorrow. This is literally how emotional intelligence develops.
So here's the big picture, the part most of us wish someone had told us on day one of parenting. Tantrums aren't bad behavior. They're emotional overload, a downstairs brain takeover. Kids don't calm down because we tell them to. They calm down because we are calm. When you stop trying to fix the tantrum and start guiding your child through it, everything changes. Your child learns, "I'm safe. I'm not alone. I can feel big feelings and still be okay." And that's how emotional intelligence is built, not through punishment, not through lectures, but through connection. So the next time your toddler melts down, remember this one simple sentence. Don't stop the storm. Stand with them until it passes. If you want more brain-based, guilt-free parenting tools, hit subscribe and welcome to Simply Raised.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye.